Greetings and salutations. This I, Professor Macabro, here again to share with you a recent horror DVD and action movie and other stuff. Oh, yes indeed. A lot of really cool horror titles, a lot of blind buys that I've shared, and sprinkled it with some action and martial arts, which I really like. But another thing that Professor Macabro likes to dabble in, besides my first true love horror movies, is wrestling. Yes, indeed. When Professor Macabro was a wee little lad, I would watch wrestling, the luchadors, with the mask, hence why I partake in the mask. And also the WWF back then, with the likes of The Undertaker and Hogan and The Ultimate Warrior, which is also, I think, what influenced my theatrics kind of thing, the kayfabe and all of that in my videos and persona. So I like wrestling. I've been a fan of WWF and WWE for many, many years, even during the dark times where it, not gonna lie, kind of sucked. And it was getting its ass kicked by WCW and then by AEW. But I'm a glutton for punishment and I stay in there. I'm the kind of guy that once I choose a sports team, even though I'm not that much into sports, I pick a team and I stay with the team even though they keep losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. I'm a faithful kind of guy that way, yes indeed. But I do like to come across DVD releases, and when I come across one of them, I get super giddy. And I'm super giddy because this was one of my wrestling holy grails that I haven't been able to track down until now. And that is Viva la Raza! I can't do Eddie's, shoulder shake. Viva la Raza, the 3-disc compilation match, the legacy of Eddie Guerrero. Yes, indeed. Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Oh, he went too young, I must say. He went too young. And he had a really long and illustrious career. He, of course, like a lot of people, had a dark time in his life. But he was able to overcome his demons, get himself together, get his life in order, and start getting in a good spot. And then, unfortunately, all the bad stuff caught up with him, and we lost him too soon. But this is a really cool 3-disc compilation set. There is a documentary after he won the title that was released between WrestleMania 20. That is the documentary. WWE does that. They release documentaries on their wrestlers that they're trying to showcase. That one is a lot better because it has the documentary. This is just a compilation of matches, but it has all the best matches of Eddie Guerrero, and it's a 3-disc set. But this one in particular comes with the Raw tribute show. After Eddie Guerrero died, they did release on Raw and SmackDown a tribute show where people would share stories of Eddie Guerrero, and they would have these matches that you would normally not see trying to, honor Eddie Guerrero. Like, they had a really cool match in this one with Shawn Michaels versus Rey Mysterio, and oddly enough, Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero never actually fought, to the best of my knowledge. So this is really cool. There is another disc that was released this way that had the SmackDown tribute show. But this one has the Raw one, and I'm really happy about that. But I really would like to get just the SmackDown disc. But apparently that's really hard to find. And also, a lot of the He Who Shall Not Be Named stuff got edited out of the tribute show and that compilation, so. Also picked up this one, super happy about this. Unsolved Mysteries, the UFO set. A while back I shared and got the Ghost one, and I saw that and I needed to get because I really like Ghost, but this is the UFO ones, and it's just a compilation discs set of all the UFO stories that were showcased in Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack. And been trying to hunt for this one for a long, long while, along with the Ghost ones, because those were my favorite segments in Unsolved Mysteries, the spooky stuff. The ones that really got to me and that really made me scared, I must admit as a kid, were the person goes to a party and is never seen again. Or person went out to the woods and is never seen again. Or person took a trip and is never seen again. That kind of shit made me scared to go out. I didn't go to parties because I'm antisocial, but this didn't help. No, indeed, not. But the ones I preferred are the supernatural stuff. So these compilations of the ghost and now the UFO ones are my jam, and I enjoy these a lot more. So super happy, and it has this really cool green tint, which shiny. Ooh, I like that. The ghost one is purple, and this one is green. So really cool combination. Picked up from the good people at the Asylum, King of the Lost World. According to this, what inspired King Kong and Jurassic Park. And it is loosely based on The Lost World by, I think it was Arthur Conan Doyle who wrote that one. And in this one, it's a group of people that fall down in a plane and they have to survive, and they encounter tribal people and dragons and a giant CGI gorilla. But anyone that knows me knows that I love The Asylum. I'm a big fan of The Asylum. And anytime I can come across a movie of theirs, I like picking it up. And I especially like early Asylum. Yes, indeed. Early Asylum, before Sharknado, early Asylum was so weird, so crazy, so diverse. And I dug it. And I really like, and also it also really frustrates me, seeing this and the previews, because there's like 20 previews of movies that I don't own. And I'm like, I need to get that, I need to get that, I need to get that. So yes, collecting Asylum is a lot of fun and also very difficult because there are so many, but I can't come across them on whenever I go hunting. I want to talk about another one. Where is that? There we go. I want to talk about these two first. Picked up this 8-movie monster pack, and the reason I pick it up is because I like compilation movies. Sometimes you might get like 3 doubles of movies in other sets or that I own individually, and I only buy it for one particular movie. But this one is a nice compilation set, but I really did just pick it up for one particular movie. And this one has Godzilla vs. Violante, which I don't own, unfortunately, but I do now. And it's really weird that the Echo Bridge, Echo Zero, cha, 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 baby. I am obligated by law to do that whenever I mention Echo Zero. But, Toho, who holds the rights and makes the Godzilla movies, is notorious for not wanting to share their Godzilla movies. And, after the debacle that was Godzilla 98, I can understand why. So it's very weird that Echo Bridge was able to release a Godzilla movie in a compilation set. I remember even Mystery Science Theater got into an iffy situation when they did a Godzilla movie. I think it was Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster. They had to recall that set, which I am very happy to own. But they recalled that set, recalled the disc, and had to replace it with the giant Gila monster, I think it was. So, super lucky to own that, and super curious that Toho allowed this to happen. And curious to know if this got recalled, because again, Toho is notorious for gatekeeping their Godzilla movies. But this one has Godzilla vs. Violante, which is the reason why I picked it up. It does have a couple of repeats that I do already own, like Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus, Mega Piranha from the Asylum, I forgot to mention. Good people at the Asylum love them. I hope they keep on making awesome movies. The Giant Gila Monster, which I mentioned, was that replacement for Mystery Science Theater disc set. The Land of Time Forgot. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, this is the King of the Lost World. This is The Land of Time Forgot. Almost thought I bought a repeat. But another Asylum movie, Survivor, Monster from the Asylum, and The Monster Maker. So, there you go. A really, really solid compilation disc, but again, I only bought it because of that Godzilla movie right there. I love me Godzilla. Continuing with the Asylum, picked up the last Sharknado. Yes, indeed. I like the first Sharknado movie. It's really It's really curious, and it's my type of movie, just those ridiculous over-the-top. Sharknado 2 took it a little bit more far, but I was still with it, and after that, it kind of got ridiculous. Once a series does time travel, I'm kind of like, you went too far. And this one has time travel because they go back in time and they encounter prehistoric Sharknadoes, and then they go to the first Sharknado, and then they stop that, and it's a whole bunch of time wobbly wobbly. But I'm surprised it lasted that long. But still missing like 2 more of the Sharknadoes movies. I want to get that 10th anniversary re-edit. Also picked up Creature from the Black Lagoon. I already have the Creature Legacy set. No, not the old one, the new one that came out. Because I didn't have the Creature from the Black Lagoon. But this one, it's a standalone of the first movie. And I like this Universal DVD release because it reminds me of the old VHS release that came out. Yeah, so I like the cover art. And another one for my Universal Monster set from Troma. Always on the lookout for Troma movies. Picked up starring Carmen Electra, The Chosen One. Yes, indeed. I wonder if my buddy Echo Zero has this one or knows about it. But anything with Troma I pick up because I love Troma. Still missing a copy of Shakespeare Shitstorm and Surf Nazis Must Die. But always keep an eye out for that. Picked up a copy of Late Night with the Devil, an amazing movie. I really like this movie. I didn't get a chance to see it in the theaters, but I saw it once it hit streaming on Netflix, and holy shit, this movie was so cool. I dug the hell out of it. And again, some slipcover physical media porn for you. Wow, wow, wow. Still sealed. So I can't wait to open it up, rewatch it, and see the special features in this. So happy about that. Picked up House. No, not House the Doctor or House the Japanese one. This is House, the American one, in the Midnight Madness release series. Ding dong, you're dead. And House 2 are movies I remember really, really liking a lot. I can't remember which one has Lance Henriksen. I'm pretty sure it's not this one, but one of the House movies has Lance Henriksen, which I need to get. I think 2 is the one with the zombie grandpa, I think. And then maybe House 3 is the one with Lance Henriksen. It's been a while since I've seen this, but super happy to add that. And the last one I'm going to share is this Leprechaun 4 movie set. Now, my Leprechaun collection is all over the place because I have Leprechaun 1 in another compilation set. I have a standalone of Leprechaun in the Hood, and then I have a compilation with the Dentist and Leprechaun Back to the Hood. That one's weird. But I'm missing Leprechaun Returns, but I didn't have this, and this is a much better set with Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, and Leprechaun 4 in space. A lot of people don't really like the Leprechaun movies. I personally like these with Warwick Davis. I saw this movie recently, and Leprechaun in Space is so amazing. I really like it. The Vegas one was pretty cool too. There's also a really cool kill where someone wishes for a pot of gold and it appears on his belly. Like, get in my belly! But that didn't turn out very good for him. And I like it. It's funny, it's goofy, it's dumb. But have you seen my channel? Have you seen my blind mice and my reviews? Dumb, kooky fun is my jam. I like that kind of stuff, so I'm a big fan of the Leprechaun. And I'm happy to get this at last. Oh boy, that was a long-winded video. I apologize for that, but when I have so many such awesome stuffs to share, well, I like talking about them, and I get excited and giddy, squee, about talking about this. I always like to recommend the standouts, and I'm gonna go with a bunch of them. But Late Night with the Devil. Come on, if you haven't seen that movie, watch it. It's cool. The Leprechaun ones, freaking amazing. Anything by The Asylum. Godzilla vs. Violante. Violante, some cool designs like this crocodile plant creature Kind of like Audrey 4 on Audrey 2 on steroids. Like, wow, love it, love it. So any one of the movies that I showcase here, I can recommend. Yes, indeed. Have you seen these movies that I've showcased? Did you hate them? Did you like them? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro, and I wish you all, like always, a good evening.